Okay, we're about to dive into a financial experiment. But listen, this is way more than just another budgeting challenge. We're talking about a framework, a system for finding and redirecting the hidden money that's already flowing through your bank account. So, what if 30 days of super controlled spending could completely change how you think about money? That is the big question we're tackling today. And just a heads up, this isn't about depriving yourself, not at all. It's about discovery. And hey, if you're new here, you should know there's one thing we're all about: data. Everything we do is grounded in real numbers, not hype. We track things to break down frameworks that you can actually, use in real life. So, to put this to the test, I actually ran my own little controlled financial investigation. For one whole month, I tracked every single dollar against my normal spending. So let's get into how exactly I did that.
Okay, before we get to the juicy numbers, we've gotta talk methodology. Because for an experiment like this to mean anything, the rules have to be super strict and the whole process needs to be transparent.
All right, so there were 3 core rules. Rule number 1, essentials only. We're talking fixed bills, basic groceries, healthcare, and getting to work. That's it. Number 2, 0 discretionary purchases. I mean, 0. No dining out, no online shopping, no coffee runs, nothing. And rule 3, this is the big one. Every single transaction was logged daily, and then compare it against a 3-month average from my actual bank statements. Yeah, pretty rigorous. And I have to throw in a quick but really important disclaimer here. This is my personal case study. During this month, my income was stable, and thankfully, I didn't have any surprise emergencies. Your results are gonna be different, for sure. They'll vary based on your income, where you live, your family size. The whole point here is just to understand the mechanics of the framework. Okay, so with the rules all laid out, let's get into the good stuff, the insights from the field. I want to walk you through a week-by-week breakdown of what actually happened, behaviorally speaking, during those 30 days. Week 1, man, that was all about friction. It hit me that about a third of my usual fun money spending wasn't even planned. It was just reactive. The one-click checkout kind of thing. Then by week 2, something cool happened. I started replacing spending habits with systems like meal prepping. And the wild part, it actually lowered my decision fatigue. By week 3, the daily tracking was just second nature. And that's when I really saw how those tiny purchases I was avoiding, like a $12 coffee or a $40 dinner, really add up and create this huge cash flow gap. And all that brought us to week 4, the final numbers. All right, here we go. It's time for the final tally. Let's crunch the numbers and see exactly how much hidden capital this little experiment managed to unlock. And wow, the impact is pretty stark when you see the numbers side by side. So my baseline discretionary spending, averaged out over 3 months, was $1,240. Now compare that to the experiment month, where it dropped all the way down to just $310. That is a net difference of $930. But I want you to think about this differently. This isn't just savings. This is unlocked capital. It's money that was already there, but now it's been freed up and it's ready to be put to work. So is that big number the end of the story? No way, not even close. Because here's the thing, just saving money doesn't build wealth. It's what you do with that money that really, truly matters. And that brings us to the absolute core of this whole framework, capital reallocation. It's all about taking that money we just unlocked and intentionally making it work for you. So let me show you exactly where that $930 went. I used a 40-30-30 allocation plan. 40% of it, that's $372, went straight into a high-yield savings account to build up that emergency buffer. The next 30%, $279, went to attack my highest interest debt. And the final 30%, another $279, got put to work in a low-cost, broad market index fund for long-term growth. Now, the strategy behind this split is super important. The number one priority is always dealing with risk and making sure you have cash on hand. You've got to cover emergencies and get rid of that high-interest debt before you start chasing long-term growth and taking on market risk. It's a safety-first approach.
So you're probably wondering, how can I do this myself? Well, let's turn this case study into a framework for you. Think of it as a repeatable 4-step mission you can launch anytime you want.
Okay, step 1, define your essential baseline. Rent, utilities, basic food. Everything else gets labeled discretionary. Step 2, track. every single transaction for 30 days straight, no guessing. Step 3, and this one is absolutely crucial, pre-commit. You have to decide where that extra money is going to go before the month even ends, and then automate the transfer. And finally, step 4 is to review. Look, the goal here isn't to live like this forever. It's about intentional reallocation. So you review and you adjust.
And that really brings us to the single most important takeaway from all of this. A no-buy month, or whatever you want to call it, it's not about deprivation. It's about visibility. It's about clarity. Because once you can actually see where your money is going, that's when you gain the power to redirect it.
And of course, I have to give the final reminder, this is all for educational purposes. It's definitely not financial advice. Your situation is totally unique to you. So please talk to a licensed professional before making any big money moves. But it really leaves us with one big question, doesn't it? How much hidden capital is just sitting there waiting to be unlocked in your own cash flow?